Is
All right, everybody. Looks like everything's all fixed up. We're all ready to go.
think so.
Excellent. Excellent. Welcome back, everybody, to Kingmaker Legacies, episode 4. My God, we're already 4 in. How are we ever going to stop? We're never going to stop. So we are ready to go. Nothing major, nothing new this week. Obviously, we all had a good time doing our whole Christmas thing, which was awesome. And I'm looking forward to getting back to the grind. It's going to be fun. All right. With that, Jason, it's all you, buddy.
Okay. So first off, I hope everybody had a good holiday. And let's see. Last time we played, as usual, Travis will probably be a little bit late. So there is that. Last time you guys finally made your way into the Leviton Orchard, proceeding through the manor house in which you guys found where two of the people from the Leviton family, both sort of the older males of the family, you guys found their bodies upstairs in one of the bedrooms. Proceeding on through the rest of the building area where all the buildings and stuff are for the farm, and not into the actual orchard itself yet, you guys managed to find that most of the buildings had been destroyed by fire. The stables, all of the horses were maimed and butchered. When you guys got to the food storage, it had been completely pilfered and smashed open and burnt. The cart yard and holding area was mostly destroyed, although you guys did manage to find a slightly usable cart. And then you guys proceeded to follow the tracks of an adult humanoid and two smaller humanoids, along with the other small humanoids footprints kind of all over the place, down to the windmill, where you went into the windmill, found that it was actually a cider press, made your way upstairs where you found two more human bodies, those belonging to two of the Leviton children. And then, while sort of inspecting their bodies, you were then attacked by what appears to be the return-to-life corpse of their mother. You guys summarily defeated her, finding that the bodies had been gnawed on a little bit, but they mostly had died to the same sort of slash marks that the elder Leviton men had died to. Proceeding on to check around more, you guys went to where the pigs and chickens are kept to find that area destroyed. Looks like all of the animals have been completely slaughtered, although this time, instead of leaving the bodies, they actually took most of the meat and stuff with them, whoever it was that was here. You then found the fields had been trampled, singed, and pissed and shat in. So finally, you guys decided to turn to the grove and go inspect there. And along inspecting the grove, you ran into what you found to be a small band of goblins in the orchards, burning a tree, bashing some barrels that still had some apples and stuff in them, and we had some brief combat, during which one of the goblins used a interesting torch to command the fire that was actually on the tree, and it took form, and you guys fought it alongside the goblins. You guys managed to defeat everything, and then follow the tracks through the orchard all the way to the back of the orchard, where it led off into the hills that would lead into the mountain, where you guys saw lots of goblin tracks, and also found a hair ribbon that looks like it would have belonged to probably a teenage female girl. So you guys believe that she was taken by the goblins with them when they went back to wherever they came from. So, poised with the decision of follow or flee, you go back to the tower. You guys decided that it would be more wise to go back to the tower, considering how long it had already been since the goblins had been here. It had been a week or so. So you guys decided to go back. You went back, reported in, and On telling the guards of the goblins and the brand that the goblins had and all this other stuff, immediately they contacted Sergeant Phila and Alon, who showed up a few minutes later and had a little bit of a debriefing as to what was happening, and we left off with you guys planning on what the next step was. So present in the tower currently is all of you. Alon, Sergeant Phila, along with, of course, there is
Vandrin, Draxus, and Polton.
Yep. There it is. Yep. Sergeant Vandrin, Ellis, the mage, Polton, and Draxus. All right. So, you guys have finished your sort of debriefing of telling your portions of the events and stuff again to Sergeant Phila and Alon. Alon's just like, I fear that the girl may already be dead. But even so, we must do something.
I agree. Something must be done.
So he pulls out a map and rolls it out on the table. He marks off where the Leviton Orchard is. Which, he asks for your help in indicating to him which way the goblins were essentially headed to the mountains. So, you guys proceed to all kind of indicate this kind of southern direction, the mountains. She nods, goes. So, this brand on the goblins, could you draw it for me?
Yeah, I could draw it for you.
Okay.
Draw the triangle with the almost like a candle flame coming at the top.
Yep. It's a symbol I've only seen in studies.
What's it of?
Belongs to a clan of giants that live in the mountains.
Giants?
Yeah.
Wow.
Why would giants be interacting with goblins?
Oh, they keep them for all sorts of uses. Kind of like pets that can also run out and do things for you. But even so, this clan of giants was thought to have perished, after the raids on Old Varnhold. So, it's interesting that this symbol appeared. You're sure this is what it looks like? I mean, I don't doubt you. How would you know what this symbol was unless you actually saw it?
I mean, I would have brought back some of the flesh with it emblazoned on there, but I just did not trust it would keep on the way here.
We also thought time was of the essence to report about the missing girl still.
And indeed you are. Time is of the essence. Let's see here.
There were at least a couple score goblin tracks that I was able to make out. I'm pretty sure that, if there's maybe 50. I mean, if we're talking that many goblins plus we're talking giants, I just don't see how we're going to be too much help. I mean, there's not very many of you here. Time is of the essence. What is your plan, Sergeant?
It's like, I, myself, Sergeant Phila, and Ellis will make to follow these tracks you found. See what we can find. With us taking Sergeant Ellis with us, I would request that you guys stay here, help keep a lookout. From my understanding, one of you knows how to activate the view lens. So if you could help keep the watch consistent while we're gone, I would appreciate it. And then, if we have not returned in 2 days' time, I would ask that you make haste and ride to the North Tower and let them know what's happened, so that their mage there can get message back.
I mean, that seems reasonable to me. What do y'all think?
That
Mind
seems like a plan.
hanging out here for a little while?
Is there any reason we wouldn't just send a message now?
I
I
mean,
mean, I'm sure the three of you are very capable, but scores of goblins and a couple of giants. I hope you won't mind me saying, I don't like those odds for you.
while I appreciate your concern, this will not be a combat excursion. We will just be more seeing what we can find out, and if we're confronted by any giants, we will make haste back.
Are you not gonna try to relocate the girl?
We're going to try to find her, of course. I mean, that's the whole main reason for going. But if we can't get to her, and we, in a timely manner, then she may not make it, And also, if we can't get to her because there's too many in the way, then I would need to know that I need backup. So,
Are you sure we can't be of better use accompanying you?
Unfortunately, I can't take that many people with me at once. So, no.
Well, what more do you need from us, Sergeant?
Again, just sit tight for me, help Vandrin hold things down here, and wait for our return, and maybe take some time to relax. In that time, if you have, of course, you guys, from your account, saw some combat, so relax, heal up, rest a little bit from your wounds, eat something more than just trail rations for a little bit, and then once we ascertain what is the actual threat and what we can do to deal with it, we can always come back and gather ourselves together and then make our way back down.
All right.
So, Ellis, are you ready? Ellis just stands there like, wait, I'm leaving the tower? Alon just looks mildly annoyed. In which case, Vandrin looks at Ellis and is just like, boy, go get your books and everything that you might need in case you see some kind of combat, and you get back here on the double. Ellis runs upstairs.
Wait, he goes upstairs?
Yeah, he went upstairs to his, to where you guys know their living area is. Their rooms and stuff. So he runs up there. You guys hear him kind of rustling around and stuff, opening drawers and closing them. Phila comes closer to you all and is just like, I very much appreciate everything that you've done for us so far. You've perhaps proven that my ideas maybe are a little bit correct when it comes to employing outside forces. Speaking of employ, reaches into his bag, pulls out the sums of money, promised everybody, and pays it out. So, let's see. So everybody gets paid the sum of 200 gold.
Holy cow. This is probably more money than I've seen.
Yeah. Yep. It's more money than you've even seen that like the monastery itself controlled at one point. Yep. Even those of you that were that are here because you owed favors or were not told you're getting paid, everybody. He goes, sit tight and help keep watch as we have asked, and maybe there will be some more money for you in the future.
Wow.
Hopefully not the too near future. As he's like saying this, Ellis comes running down the stairs, carrying a bag that looks completely overpacked for whatever it is they're going to do. Phil looks up at him, shakes his head, and it's just like, all right, let's go. They head back, the three of them head back down the stairs, to which Phyllis stops at the top of the stairs, looks over, just like, Draxus, you're gonna come with us, come on. Draxus just shrugs, strides forward, heads down the stairs after them. So it's you guys, Vandrin and Polton, that are left.
Okay.
Okay.
I was starting to take stock of the inventory of the guardsmen that were left at the tower, and I went, well, at least Polton can cook.
Important detail.
Very.
Yep. All right. So they head downstairs. You guys hear a weird sound of like crackling, almost like electricity, and then you see a flash of light from the stairs, and then you guys hear nothing downstairs.
It's a cool trick.
Andron's like, well, sometimes people like Alon have to be places relatively quickly, so.
It's not for me. I enjoy the journey myself.
Yeah, it's not for me either. That stuff gives me the shakes a little bit.
Think of all the cool places you could go.
There is that.
Do you think you could ever learn that?
No.
I feel like something like that is probably beyond me.
All right, also, what are we going to do to pass the time?
I guess I'll go up to the watchtower and help look out.
All right.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I guess I should do that.
You know, if you wanted to teach some of us how to do it, then that might be helpful. You wouldn't necessarily have to.
I don't think you can.
All right.
Fair enough.
All right.
Okay.
I'm just gonna look for horse people.
Okay, I mean, you guys can go up to the top of the watchtower and activate the view glass and kind of start looking around.
Can we? We can't see the orchard from the view glass.
You can't see the orchard from the view glass. It's just outside of the ring, essentially.
Okay.
Yep. Which is one of the reasons why you were sent.
Sent.
Yep.
As soon as I said it, I figured. Yeah. that was why we were sent.
All right. Well, if y'all got this handled, I'm going to go have a nap. Because we got up real early with those cats. And I am going to go and get myself a siesta. And then I'll come back and let me know what you found. And if we want to work in shifts or whatever, I'll take next shift.
That seems fair.
And I'm going to go down and have a nap.
Nap sounds like a great idea. You guys are telling me I can't help with the watching. You don't have to tell me twice.
My man.
Okay. Yeah, Willick is like, I'll just sit here.
In the watchtower or downstairs with the food?
Downstairs with the food.
Downstairs with
Oh,
the food.
okay. Willick,
And
you,
the
make,
fireplace.
you make sure to come get us if there's shouting. Y'all here? All right.
Okay. Alright. So you guys go and take your nap, I guess, and Emerus, you and Tahani go upstairs to the view glass, activate the view glass, start looking around.
Okay.
Are you looking at any specific spots, or are you just like doing some general sweeps? Like how do you want to do this?
I guess the general sweeps.
Okay.
I mean, they like to look towards the mountains, right?
Yes.
Emerus, have you always been interested in scimitars?
Centaurs?
Centaurs.
No. I... Not really. I didn't know that much about them until I came here, but ever since that night where they were like watching us, I kind of want to know why they were watching us. Because it was creepy. Not that I was scared, because I'm not really scared, but for you guys, you know.
That you weren't scared of them watching us.
No, I just stared right back at him. But he was just like, I mean, I assume it was a male. I don't want to, gender identify. But,
So-
yeah.
What made you go along with this journey with us?
Honestly, it was because I basically will do anything for money. Not anything. That sounded wrong. But most things.
I'm asleep. I'm not there. It's fine. Just ignore me.
You can't talk, Rowan.
I guess there's some lines that can't be crossed.
I cross many lines. There hasn't been a line that hasn't been crossed yet, so I guess we'll find out.
I mean, this job alone gave us more money than I think I've ever seen in one spot.
Well, that's good for you. I'm happy for you.
I can't imagine just doing things to make money.
Why you're looking at me?
He's not there.
I'm not here.
I'm not there.
Okay. So as you're making these sweeps, I would like for you to make a perception roll for me. Nice. Okay. You haven't really seen anything yet. You kind of just going,
Oh, I suck.
making your sweeps and stuff as you go, which
I'm
is okay.
distracted by Tahani. She keeps asking me weird questions.
Okay. Let's see. You guys are still up there hanging out. So, yeah, about an hour goes by. You guys up there use the viewfinder. Eventually, Holton comes upstairs. Just like, so, how's it going, ladies?
Haven't seen anything yet, but I guess no news is good news.
That's, the way we like it here. So, yeah. Are you guys hungry? Is there anything I can get you? Some water?
Do you have cheese?
Yeah, we got plenty of cheese. Get you some
Take cheese.
I'll get you some cheese if that's what you would like, yes. So, looks over at Emrys, like, waiting kind of expectantly. You're muted.
Do you have cheese, bread, and ham?
I have cheese, bread, and some kind of meat, I'm sure, that's left over.
What kind of meat?
I think right now we have some, like, wild pheasant that we caught the other day and ate left that I could get.
I guess that's considered poultry.
It's
Can
the
you
chicken
take?
of
Can
the
you
woods.
take the bread? Can you take the bread and cut the pheasant really like thin and put the cheese in between the bread and make something like that?
So
What do you
you
call
want
that?
a sandwich?
Yeah.
You want a sandwich? Okay, I can make you a sandwich. He turns and walks downstairs. Okay. Okay. So an hour's gone by. You guys can make another perception roll using the viewfinder, the view glass. Hey, that's
Ooh.
better. Okay. So the first hour you didn't really notice anything. Then you notice that you guys are here. Probably about, I don't know, probably 2 or 3 hours journey from the tower out into the hills. You finally spot what looks to be like a couple of the centaur moving.
Oh, sweet.
You see him?
Yeah. See?
Ooh.
How far away? Can I like ride out to them really quick?
No, they're like I said, they're probably about a 2 or 3 hour journey from the tower.
That's too long.
And even then, like every once in a while you'll lose sight of them as they kind of dip below the hill line and then back up. But it also looks like they appear to be riding, probably northeasternly or northwesternly. So they're out here. They're kind of headed this direction a bit. They also don't seem to be moving too quick.
Maybe when we're done, we can go out there and see him in person.
I'm waving from the tower, Jason.
You're waving from the tower. Okay.
Yeah, Tahani, that would be really fun if we did that. Even if I just go by myself.
I think we could convince the group to go.
Maybe. I don't know, you guys are really like in the air.
Ooh, I gotta hang.
Yeah. Uh-oh. She died.
I did.
You died?
It's reloading.
It's reloading?
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you say? We got you guys are and then dead.
Oh, you guys were really effed in the A with those lions, so I don't know. I just might have to roll out by myself for a little bit.
You're not wrong.
I mean, I was under that lion for a really long time.
Hey, I punched a lion in the butt. For you.
Speaking of Willick, you are chilling currently in kind of sitting at the table. You know that Rowan and Raspin went to go take naps while Emrys and Tahani went upstairs to use the view glass to be on watch as multiples of the military people here have left to go investigate the south area where looks like where the girl was taken. So that's where they're headed through magical means to travel there very quickly. So you see as Polton actually comes down the stairs and comes over, pulls out some stuff and starts putting some food together. He looks back behind him over at you, sitting at the table, and he's like, Your lady friends upstairs are a bit interesting."
Yes. Quite. Don't know much about them, but they seem nice.
He's like, "Huh. I mean, the one from the Sunflower Temple, she's okay, but that other one is a little. She didn't know what a sandwich was."
She knows what killing things is. I know that.
Well,
She can smash.
Oh. Okay. I'll keep that in mind as I make this sandwich for her. Speaking of which, friend, are you hungry? Would you like anything to eat?
I would like everything. Please.
Okay, I will just make you a sandwich also.
I'm a growing boy.
I'm a real boy.
So, a couple minutes goes by, and then he walks over. It has like a kind of like a wooden plate that on it has a sandwich. It's basically just some bread, cheese, and some what looks to be some kind of poultry. He hands to you. He's like, "Here you are. Yeah. Oh, your friends upstairs. They were looking at some of the centaurs through the glass. I don't know if that means anything to you, but I better go get these up there before she comes and smashes me, apparently." He turns around and walks up the stairs.
I'll say thank you with a mouthful of sandwich.
Okay. Polton comes up the stairs carrying 2 plates. One is just cheese cut up to, kind of like small rectangles. And some bread that he hands to Hani.
Oh,
The other plate
thank
has
you.
the sandwich that he hands to Emrys. He's like, "Here you go. I hope
Thanks.
everything's to your liking."
Did you put any condiments on here?
No. I don't
What
even
kind of
think
condiments do you have?
I don't think we have any right
Oh,
now.
That's okay. You guys should get some.
Yeah, I'll
case I
get
ever come back.
right on that. Okay. Yeah, well, enjoy your lunch.
Thanks, I need a
as
lot
it-
of protein.
As he sort of like starts walking backwards to the stairs.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank
if you
you.
need anything, just call out. Okay, bye. Turns around and goes down the stairs. Except watches Willick destroy what's left of the sandwich as he comes down the stairs.
Are we allowed to have more than one?
He's just like staring at. He just walks back over to the cupboard, opens up a door, pulls out the rest of the loaf of the bread, pulls out the rest of the pheasant that's actually still kind of on the pheasant. Like all the bones and stuff are still there. Just walks over and just puts both in front of you.
What the F, will it?
Oh.
I wanted another sandwich.
Should have been downstairs.
Rude. I'm saving the world up here.
I'm gonna wake up at about the 2-hour mark, so whenever that ends up being.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so we get about 2 hours in. So we'll say, Rowan, you start to wake up from your nap, feeling a little bit refreshed, calmed.
Perfect.
Emrys, you can go ahead and make another perception roll. So you're kind of just following what these couple centaur that you found are doing.
Should we be looking at anything else other than centaur?
Probably.
All right. So you've been following their movements pretty precisely.
So, Tahani, I feel you like you. I heard you like sunflowers.
I do.
Cool.
my temple's thing. Sunflowers.
That's cool. Look at these centaurs. You can continue, Jason.
Okay. So, the centaurs are. They're right. So they were riding like northwest. Now they're riding northeast, and then you see them kind of hook back and go southeast. That's what it looks to be like. They're almost kind of like making a patrol circuit.
They're looking for me.
So when you go and you move the viewfinder off of them and go towards like the center of this kind of circle that they're making, so when you spot some more centaur that appear to have a like group of wild horses kind of picketed around, so you can see where their sort of actual current encampment is.
Cool.
Well, y'all see anything interesting?
Look at all the horse people.
What?
There's like a pack of them.
Where?
Wouldn't it be a herd?
Yeah.
I guess.
Where?
A herd. A gaggle. A murder.
A murder. I'll take a
A
look.
parliament.
I'll try to take a look through the glass and see if I can see what's going on.
See, they're over there.
Yep. So you can tell that probably about 3 to 4 hours away from you, there's what it appears to be their camp currently. And not just a like, oh, we're staying here for the night camp, but it looks more permanent than that. There's some, there's large campfire areas that it looks like they've created, like for cooking and stuff like that. An area specifically for sleeping. They also, it looks like they have set up like runs for the horses, where it looks like they may actually be doing some like horse training and stuff like that. Where they're at, where you can see where they like run the horses up and back and up and back.
I tell you, I sure would love to go stroll over there later.
Let's go.
Well, I mean, we gotta wait a little while.
They're not coming back.
What? You don't think that they
so
can fend off a
dark.
goblin or two?
Maybe not. I've seen some weird shit in my time, so usually shit goes down.
It looks like that settlement's a little more stable than what we've seen from them in the past. I'm pretty sure that we could... I mean, there's so few of us here. We'd have to split up and leave some people here. We can't do that.
Okay.
I'd love to do that, but we can't do that.
Why
I mean,
can't we
you
do
can't
that?
do that.
Well, we did tell Phila we'd stay and wait at least for 2 days.
2 days.
I know.
It's a
I
long
mean,
time.
It's a pretty permanent structure. I think it'll be there in 2 days.
As long as we keep an eye on it, we can see if they're going to move, and if they're going to move, then we can make some decisions. I sure as hell am not going to miss out on it. That much I can tell you. I will get there.
Surprised they haven't found this.
Oh, I'm sure they see it all the time. That said, though, we never noticed any such things from the last time we were looking up here, right? Like this may be something they might have moved into this space for some reason.
Yeah. They definitely weren't settled like this last time.
No.
Or at least I didn't see it.
So it tells me that they're doing some sort of migration somehow.
Yeah, they're following us.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
But why?
Well, we're gonna find out.
Yeah. In 2 days.
Within 2 days.
I'm not very patient.
I picked up on that.
Also, there's no condiments here. Did you know that?
Really? I'm surprised you haven't slit your own wrist to salt that meat.
Wow. Wow. That's a little rough. I don't self-mutilate.
I'm surprised you haven't cut Polton's throat to salt that meat. Is that better?
I can control my rage.
All right. All right.
He makes the food. I don't want to make my own food.
We don't bite the hand that feeds us then.
No.
All right. Noted.
I'm smart. I'm not like a simpleton.
I'm not suggesting. I like my head where it is. I'm not suggesting.
So over the next hour, are you changing what you're looking at? Are you centaurs?
I'll make a quick I don't know, I guess a move towards the mountains just to make sure there's no barbarians coming.
Okay. Go and roll a perception.
Goddamn Mongolians!
See, there's no barbarians coming.
No, you don't. You're like, hey, look.
No Attila the Hun.
The quickest of scans of the area produces that you don't see anybody out there.
Is it odd for anyone else that these centaur sell and trade horses?
I mean,
Do they do that?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they do.
Okay.
That's how they
I
make
don't
their
remember.
living.
Because they're
Pod horse.
half horse.
Yeah, that seems a little weird. I might be a little bit more put off if they were eating the horses.
Yeah, true.
But
Are they vegetarians?
Well, you know they're not horses' heads, so they must be.
Right. I mean, you're saying maybe they've got some sort of ulterior motive for having them horses? Never mind.
Okay. Yeah. So about, you're 4 hours in, and Sergeant Vandering comes upstairs. It's like, how's everything going? You see anything?
No barbarians, sir.
Good. You're about halfway through your watch. Another 4 hours. I'll have Polton take over.
We get a
Bolton's
break?
trying to make me food.
I mean, yeah, you guys are here helping out. I'm not gonna force you guys to sit up here the whole time you're here.
How long of a break you think we gonna get?
I'll have Polton watch for 8 hours, and then I could technically watch for 8 hours after that. Usually I don't, but I can do it.
So, the one thing we did see, which I thought was pretty neat, notice that the Nomen have kind of taken up a more permanent shelter about 3 hours out. And I'd be much obliged if you kind of let us go and check that out.
You're still talking to the centaurs. I mean, you can most certainly try. Usually they don't talk too much to us, but they do when they come to sell their wares and stuff that they have and do some trading. But I mean, like I said, you're more than welcome to try. They are, relatively peaceful people.
Relatively?
A few times I've interacted with them, I've never had, any bad things happen with them. I mean, relatively peaceful. Yeah, I mean, they still are protective of themselves and their people. But
Understandable.
Do they often find themselves camped up like this close to your tower?
every so often, I mean, I think this is probably the closest I've seen, but they're still a good couple hours ride out. It's not like they're right up against the tower. But I mean, this is, he indicates their encampment. He's like, this is, we see them do this every couple months. Looks like they're in the process of they must have found enough wild horses to train to get ready to sell.
All right.
That looks like what they've set up to start doing there.
Well, if that's the case, then yeah, we would love to go out and check all that out.
Certainly. I mean, you guys take the next 4 hours, and then I'll watch. It'll be nighttime then, but
I don't see so well in the nighttime.
yep. But I can take the watch in the morning, so you friends can go out. If you'd like, you know.
Do they take an entire herd of horses at once?
They usually collect anywhere around like 15 to 20 at a time.
Okay.
It's usually every couple months, maybe. They come to market 2 to 3 times a year with their horses. And by come to market, I mean they get within, half an hour ride of a major establishment like, New Varnhold or up at Fort Shenko, and we see them show up with the horses, and well, they have some of the best horses that the military has ever bought here. So,
Well, I could buy a horse. We just got some nice, nice fine cold hard currency. I could find myself buying a horse.
Currency is not usually what they're interested in.
They barter.
More of tradesmen, yeah. They trade for things they need. Typically food.
Worth a shot.
Okay. So you can finish up your watch.
Get all packed up while some of us can pack while others are watching. We can get the wagon together. We can all get ready to head out.
Yep. I mean, are you gonna head out at night, or are you gonna sleep first and then head out in the morning? Because right now it's afternoon, so the next 4 hours go by, it'll be nighttime by the time your watch is over.
Well, I guess we could get ourselves all packed up and ready to go. We can leave at first light. Unless y'all want to leave now. We know what happens when we travel at night.
Yeah. I am not really interested in meeting
Lions!
these
We get accosted by lions. That was exactly what I was going to say, Willick. You got me.
Okay. All right. So Emrys, just roll me one more perception check for the rest of your watch. Are you scanning mountains? Like what you looking at? Mountains?
Yeah.
Okay. Scanning the mountains, it's pretty quiet. I mean, you don't really see too much out there. For the most part, you see some like wild animals and stuff like that, but you don't really see any sort of sign of any civilization, even like, any sort of like trapper or hunter or anything, even nothing like that. Just
Is it like
wild.
oddly?
No, that's just quiet. So it's the end of your watch. It is now dark outside.
Okay.
So as you're finishing up your watch, the very last thing that you notice, of course, you check the camp and stuff before you leave, is that there appear to be 3 centaurs breaking away from the camp, and they are headed in the direction of the tower.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna run downstairs.
Okay. So you run downstairs.
Yeah.
Downstairs where? Like which
the door.
which floor? Oh, you're going down to the main floor?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait outside for him.
Like, not even tell us what's going on. Just
Nope.
fly outside all
So
by
you
your
see,
lonesome.
you guys are hanging out. Food is finished for the evening meal. A little bit late because you guys had a later lunch. So food's finished for the evening meal. Polton's getting it all.
I'm down in the area, packing up the cot, getting the horses ready, and all of a sudden,
You see Emrys just run down the stairs, run over to the large door, start moving the large timbers that kind of hold it in place.
I got to see this.
Yep. So from seeing them do it before that usually it takes Draxus and with the help of Polton or Vandrin to open this door. Emrys, on the other hand, is just like moves the the big pieces of wood off to the side.
Oh my. All right.
Well then.
Doesn't even wait to move the second one. Just opens the half of the door that she can open, and goes outside.
All right. I'll follow in. Anyone else see this? Come on, let's go.
I mean,
inside.
everybody sees that wherever you guys are in, you see Emrys pass in some sort of capacity.
All right, I run after her.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll follow too.
Are we about to get into something again?
Right.
Everybody sees
We're about to
Emrys
get
rush.
into something again.
Uh-huh. She
Everyone
must have
else-
seen
maybe?
something.
Right.
Never know when you're gonna have to ask
We're
Butch and
fun on
Lion.
whatever's going to happen in here.
So everybody starts going downstairs, and Polton's like, "What? Food's ready. Where the fuck are you all going?" So Vandrin, follows down the stairs to see what's going on, and it's just like, comes outside with you all. Emrys is just standing outside. She's moved up onto the hill so she can watch out. She's watching out westward.
What
are we?
What are we
Or
waiting for?
eastward, I mean. She's watching out eastward.
What are we waiting for here, Emrys?
They're coming.
The Nomen? They're coming?
That's auspicious.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
It's okay. I'm just gonna wait for them. You guys can go eat.
You have my undivided support and attention.
There's 3 of them. They're on their way here.
Fantastic.
Did they look armed or?
I didn't. I don't think so.
All right. Well, let's make sure we give them a proper, polite welcome, yeah?
Wait, why is everyone outside?
Well, I'm coming because if you're moving with intent to go outside, I gotta see this. And I'm sure that as you blizz by everyone as fast as you pass me, that must have gotten somebody's attention. And yet here we are. Plus, I might have yelled out, "Yo, did you see what happened to Emrys?" And here we are.
Vandrin's so like,
Okay.
the Nomen are coming here?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
You know,
That's new.
Sergeant, what I have come to learn in my, albeit limited but very widespread time on the road, is that sometimes coincidence is not just coincidence.
I think they're coming to see us.
Right. Well, saw them. Not gonna be here for another hour and a half, maybe 2.
I know. I could wait.
Okay, I'm gonna go eat. He turns
Goodbye.
around and goes back inside.
There's no condiments anyway.
Where you hear Polton yell down, "I made some oju."
It's like gravy, but thinner.
Ew.
Do you want me to bring you down some snacks? They may want some food after their travel.
Sure. That's nice of you. Thank you, Sunflower Lady.
I run upstairs, embracing my new title.
I'm going to flatten myself out on the crest of the hill, just kind of sit down on my butt, stretch out my legs, and put my hands behind me and just kind of lean and wait. Just keep my eyes on the horizon.
Okay. Well, it's dark out. So.
I don't really care. In fact, I
Okay.
might go so far as to light a torch and then stick that sumbitch right in the ground beside me.
Okay. Yeah, you can see the stars and stuff are out tonight. It's a nice, clear night.
Beautiful.
I come back like 20 minutes later with some food and also a piece of cheese sticking out of my mouth that I'm chewing on.
Okay. Willick, what are you up to?
I think I'm just gonna wander around with them.
So you're just gonna hang outside and wait?
Yeah.
Okay.
Such
You know there's
weird.
food ready upstairs, right?
Yeah, the sandwiches and the half a pheasant still hanging out
Okay.
in my
You-
stomach.
You did have more food than everybody else, so. Raspin.
I think I'm just hanging out and waiting to see what
I mean, hanging out in the possibility is exciting, so. Okay,
Never
you
met
guys
a
are just
centaur.
chilling outside, waiting.
I'm gonna guess that I brought enough food for everyone plus some extras.
Yeah,
Emrys seemed excited, so hopefully this is exciting.
it may have taken you a couple trips to bring it, all the food down, but you managed to get it downstairs. Everybody. So,
Thank you kindly, Tahani.
Yes,
let's
thank
see.
you.
Almost 2 hours go by, and everybody can make some perception rolls.
Wow.
We see everything.
We are all looking really hard.
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Yup.
Okay. Yeah. You guys, Sorry,
Apparently,
my cat's getting in the way.
I have brought 2 empty wine bottles and just put them up to my eyes like binoculars.
Yeah, I mean, let's see.
Did you eat 3 bushels of carrots for dinner?
Uh,
you should
so
save those for
Rowan,
the horses.
Rowan, Raspin, and Willick, you guys all notice kind of what appears to be shadows in the distant hills, kind of moving. Tahani, you can tell that there's some sort of outline to them that looks like it's either one of these centaurs or it's a person riding a horse. You're not exactly sure which. Emrys, you similarly just see some shadows.
I
either
think
way-
they're coming.
Yep.
I can't tell if it's people on horseback or.
Could be lions.
I'll stand up at this point, grab my torch that was stuck in the ground beside me, and wave it slowly like this.
Okay. So you guys watch for the next, 15 sort of minutes as these forms slowly get closer until they crest the hill that's across from you. And you can see that there are indeed 3 centaur there. Approach up. They approach, and they just stop there.
What?
Good evening, fine travelers.
You tell that they're probably about 150 feet away from you.
What?
it's a
Good
bit far,
evening,
something.
fine travelers.
Hey!
We have food!
They just sit there. They don't really move. So,
Okay, I'm gonna walk towards them.
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, so as you start walking towards them, you guys, Vandering come out behind you. He's just like, they won't come over here. You'll have to go to them.
Well,
All right.
This is what
I'm
he's like.
walking-
This is how they make contact. They show up and then you go to them. So,
All right.
if you don't mind, I'm going to join you just in case they want something to do with us.
Right ahead. And I bring over the food.
Okay. You guys all pick up all your stuff and
we
you start
have some
heading.
appetizers for you.
Would you like some cheese?
Oh, look at our cheese plate.
Did you bring us little cakes? Okay.
Did you bring us little cakes? That goes
Okay.
very well.
Can't wait for that, by the way. Can't wait for
Yeah.
that.
So-
Brought me little cakes.
You guys, start. You guys walk down the hill that the tower sits on, go across the short kind of field that's there, and start getting to the base of the hill that they're standing on. So you guys get close enough. You guys can now make out that it looks like it's 2 male centaurs and a female centaur.
Sweet.
Yeah. The two males are both sort of brown in color. The female is black in color. Her horse.
Okay.
They all have similar brown auburn hair to them. All wearing what appears to be leather armors, carrying short bows. The two males carry what look like sickles on their side, and the female has a scimitar. So you guys approach. As you guys start getting closer, you notice that the two males kind of start stamping their feet a bit. To which Vandrin's like, I think here's probably good enough.
We have snacks.
Good evening, fine travelers.
The female that's in the center kind of takes a few steps forward. She says in common, "Greetings. I am First Daughter Windress."
Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I myself am Rowan Durant, and of course, we have here Emrys and Tahane and Raspin and Willick, and of course, you know Sergeant Vandrin, I believe. Do you not? If you've come this way.
Vandrin's like, Vandrin's like shaking his head like, nope. They're like, no, I do not know this one named Vandrin. I know of his people. You do not seem to be of his people.
Oh, we are most certainly not. We are just simply travelers that are passing through, fellow dreamers, one might say. And we did happen to take notice of you and saw you were making an encampment over there. We were actually planning on stopping by and introducing ourselves proper. You see, we're not from around here. I don't think any of us had ever had the pleasure of meeting one of y'all up close and personal like, and we thought we would, we capitalized on the opportunity. But then we saw you heading out over this way, and we thought we'd come out and make a proper greeting of it.
It is good that we came and you did not approach us as you intended.
Why is that?
Well, we do not know you.
That's fair.
So we could only assume that you are intruders and have to fend you off.
Well, then, isn't this all
How do you do that?
fortuitous, then?
She looks over at Willick. She takes her short bow off of her shoulder. We have tools.
What, like shovels and things?
Willick, buddy.
Yes?
I assume they're pretty good shots with those bows.
Oh.
Yeah. And I don't suppose those sharp curved blades on their hips are for decoration.
So, she looks to you. She goes, "This," and she motions to the centaur on her left, "is second son Palam, and this is first son Norik." It is these two that guided me to you.
Oh, and?
They claim that they saw in a dream about 10 days' time a mote of light destroy two of the shadows in our dreams. And since then, we've been following a bright star that multiple times seems to have led us to you.
holding
That
right
is
now.
strange because I myself had an odd dream before I was found myself in your lands. You see, I was making camp, and all of a sudden I woke up and I heard the sound of hoof prints, and I'd never seen any of your kind before, and yet there were two of y'all just running down the road, running down the path, and galloping, I guess. Sorry. And they're all being chased by some couple dark forces and one small little fire-like thing. And so, of course, since I'm just a traveler looking to help people, I hopped up and aided what best I could. And shortly thereafter, I woke up, and here I was in your lands.
She goes, well, I am with these two to ascertain as to whether or not you are this mote of light, or your band is this star in the sky that they've been following, or if it is you who has extinguished the light and the star. For among you, there seems to be an air of danger and fury.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, I can't speak so much as to that. I can say I've been traveling with these fine folk for the better part of around that 7, 8, 9 day mark. And although there may be some fury and we have seen some danger, I can indeed vouch that I might not be alive were it not for these fine folks. And I think that that's about the best commendation I can provide someone. Although it is funny, the danger seems to find us around every corner. There's no doubt about that.
You've been following a star that has led you to us multiple nights?
Yes. I believe it was this one. She motions with her chin towards Emrys. That spotted us the one night.
Yeah, I did.
Intriguing. Typically, we aren't seen unless we wish to be.
Well, you're standing right there.
Most of your ilk have trouble seeing it in the night.
Oh, I don't. I've always had really good night vision.
Well, I'm glad that you have all gathered here before us. For it is time for us to take the next step.
Next
As I
step.
said,
That's
I was here to ascertain whether or not you are a friend, and that we shall do tonight. For with me, if you are willing, we will travel on a journey in our dreams. And through that journey, we will determine whose side you are on,
Oh.
ours or the shadows.
how exactly is this going to work, and what are you going to do, depending on what the outcome is?
We're gonna take some drugs.
She's like,
Do you eat those?
all of you will join me in performing a rite into which we will drift off to our spirits traveling to the realm of dreams. in which we will face the shadows together. And we will either work together to defeat them, or some of you, if you are with the shadows, will be forced out of hiding to reveal what you truly are.
Ooh.
Well, I have never been one to question the validity of a dream. So you can count me in. Plus, I feel like I've already done this, so a little bit of deja vu never hurt none, you know?
I'm still sort of stuck on the second part of my question. What are you gonna do depending on what your judgment is?
She's like, well, if you're a deemed friend, you'll be invited to join us to come back to our stead. Meet with the clan leaders. Discuss the shadows that plague us. Perhaps together we can find a way to rid ourselves of them. However, if we find you to be untrue and shadows yourselves, we will be forced to vanquish you.
Know thyself, I suppose.
I don't feel like I have anything to hide, so I will agree.
Out of curiosity, what happens if we don't participate in your right?
Then you will simply not be allowed to return with us to our stead. If that is the case, from henceforth, the Noman clan will have no further dealings with you.
Come on, I thought you were up for an adventure.
Are you feeling lucky, Raspin?
Well,
She smiles on all of us this night. Look at this sky.
here's the thing, Rowan. On the one hand, we could be vanquished. On the other, we get dragged on this mystery quest.
I thought you never wanted to be in the same place twice. It'll be fun.
Raspin,
I'm not sure how I feel
have you ever
about-
been on a vision quest before? Is this something that you've never done?
I mean, I don't frequently gamble with my life either.
Really?
That's literally what we've been doing this whole time.
This whole time?
That's what you've been doing this whole time. I've been cheering you all on, making it easier, healing your wounds.
Come on, Raspin. It'll be fun.
What does Willick think?
I think it would be easier to do that than to have to kill these horses. These horse people.
I don't think any of us want to do... Oh, God.
He doesn't want to kill you. Not for realsies.
No. Well, like, I appreciate where your heart's at, son.
Come on, Raspin.
Sorry, work call. Okay. So,
We're working it out.
yeah.
I thought you needed to have new experiences all the time.
They don't necessarily have to involve risking my life on someone I've just met deciding that I'm a good person based on a dream.
Well, here's the thing. If this is anything like what I have already been through, we are likely going to find ourselves on some sort of battlefield of the dreamscape. And
That's like my dream.
and we will have to We'll have to work together with these fine folks in order to overcome whatever it is that is presented in front of us. And I can tell you, there may be some opportunities where we might require some stabilization, which is something that you are very well equipped to provide.
So you're saying they live in stables?
I'm saying that we might get a little bit busted up inside that space, and we might need a little bit of help to find a way out of it. We're stronger together, Raspin.
It'll be fun. You could write ballads to it.
Plus,
That's not what I do.
Tahani's going. Haven't you followed her here the whole time? Why not follow her this way too? She's your
The
friend.
dream world's
Do you
really
want your
cool.
friend to get hurt?
Don't want my friend to get hurt. I also don't want to get vanquished.
You
Well,
won't get
it sounds an
vanquished.
awful lot like you have some personal demons that you are working with. If your concern is that these fine free folk are going to vanquish you.
Demons.
What?
Amherst, you in for this, I trust?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mandarin's like, nope.
Right.
This is all you. I don't want to take part of this and then have something bad happen and then not, you know.
It's just a dream world, man.
He's like,
You just go a little bit crazy.
He goes, yeah, and if you guys are in the dream world too long, and my watch has to cut, and like, no, I can't. He looks over at Windrus and is just like, on behalf of the Summer Guard, I politely decline. She nods. She goes, you are not with them anyway. You may leave.
You can't sit with us.
And it's like, okay, I'll be in the tower if you guys need anything. Turns around and walks away.
Come on. It'll be fun.
I'll tell you what. Why don't we flip a coin, Raspin?
You know what? Fair enough.
Right? All right,
That's
very
2
well.
out of 3.
Are you ready? Are you ready? This side, you join us. This side, you don't.
What's
Sure.
out?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Looks like you're in, little man.
Fair enough.
Okay. So, Windrus looks. Have you completed your deliberation?
We have.
Believe so.
So she takes a couple steps back. She's like, please join us on the hilltop.
A join on the hilltop.
Okay. So you see the two other centaurs kind of take up what appears to be more like defensive positions, but not necessarily just for Windrus, but for you all as a whole. Kind of like an Overwatch type thing. You know, they're just 10 feet away, but they seem to be focusing outwards as opposed to inwards. Which Windrus says, the first and second sun will watch for us as we slumber.
Cool.
So she says, please, I would make yourselves comfortable, as if you were going to bed for the evening. But she takes off her bow and her quiver, undoes her leather armor, sets it down on the ground, undoes her scimitar. She lays down, which is interesting to see a horse kind of lay down, like a centaur lay down. She pulls out what looks like a small wineskin. She waits. She's like, please form a circle, the shape of the moon.
Very well.
As indeed, the moon has begun to form a crescent. As you're, 10 days or so past Swallowtail release.
I'll sit across from her.
Okay. So she lays. She says. She holds up the skin. May Mother Moon allow us this night. Our minds intact, our thoughts ours, and our spirits our own. She brings it down. She takes a deep swallow. She hands it off to Willick, who is next to her.
I'm gonna shake it. You think you have enough in here from everybody?
She looks at you and she says, just take a deep swig. No more, no less.
Okay. Bottoms up.
Okay. Take a long drink.
As long as I can.
Well, make a fortitude save. Oh,
Uh-oh.
Willick died.
I don't think he's in.
I
there.
killed him. He got poisoned. He's dead.
He's been in Discord, but I don't think,
First victim.
I don't think he's in our roll 20. Oh,
Yeah.
he just died. Well, look at that.
There
There
we
he
go.
is. He's not in roll 20.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me pull up your character sheet and I can. Colonel Willick. Fortitude save. So, Willick takes a short drink before he immediately begins like coughing and sputtering at the mouth. I see it looks to be like a dark amber-colored liquid kind of come out of the corners of his mouth, and he's got this disgusted look on his face. Hands it next to him. To go with Raspin. You're next.
Well,
Ooh.
The fortitude save is only necessary if you try to drink more than a normal drink.
oh no.
Ah.
then,
Continuously drink this takes a fortitude save.
all right.
Okay. So you take a nice long swig. It tastes awful. It tastes gross. It tastes like almost like mud water. But you manage to keep it down. Pass it to Tahani, who's next to you.
I take a swig.
Okay, it is also gross.
I pass.
Okay. So we are now at Rowan. Rowan takes his drink. Rowan, this tastes delicious.
What did I think it tasted like?
To you, it tastes like muddy water.
Okay.
Rowan, this tastes like, I don't know, almost like really, really sweet mead.
Fortitude saving to drink as much as I can.
Okay, well, you stop because it's too sweet.
Mm-hmm.
But you hand it over finally to Emrys. Tentatively puts it to her lips.
Does she put a straw on it first? An old little umbrella?
I would if I had one. I would.
All right. Hey, Emrys, this tastes pretty good.
Tangy.
Tastes like a nice, lush red wine.
Mm.
Hand
That
it
was
back.
nice.
See, Windress's eyebrow raises at the last two. She puts the stopper in and puts it away. She goes. In a few moments' time, you'll find yourself fading. I would suggest when you do to lay on the ground, as if the sleep comes swiftly enough, you could hurt yourself if you're standing upright. And she sits there, kind of what appears to be in a meditative. And each of you slowly falls asleep, one by one. So, once you are all asleep, everybody sees nothing but darkness before them. Till a few moments pass by for each of you. Sort of panic almost starts setting in. Until one small pinpoint of light starts to exist. And then slowly it rushes forwards. And each of you opens your eyes. And you are all standing on the hilltop on which you went to sleep. Standing with you is Windress. Fully dressed, her armor and stuff now on. All of you are also wearing your armor, carrying any weapons, anything taken, currently in possession of and wearing. As if you were not sleeping. You notice that each of you seems, as you move, you shift a little bit. Your auras, your outline of you kind of shifts, almost kind of like you aren't there but are. Very eerie feeling to see. You yourself, when you see other people, you touch yourself, you feel whole. But when you see everybody else, they kind of shift in and out a little bit. Windress looks at you all. She says, "Welcome to Dream." So, we will begin our journey. For this, we will be traveling south. Once we were there, we will see what your mettle is. Survive this night with me, and you will be allowed to return to our stead and meet with our clan leaders. Perhaps come to some arrangement for ridding us of the shadows. And with that, she starts to walk southwards.
Did she say survive?
Yep, she sure
It'll
did.
be fine. It'll be fine.
Don't worry, you'll just go a little crazy.
Don't worry,
What?
Raspin. It's just a dream. How bad could it be? And I'll clap him on the shoulder and walk south.
After a few minutes, she begins to pick up the pace. Her legs starting to go into like a light trot almost. The rest of you sort of follow suit. Doing so, you notice that these quicker movements that you would have to take to keep up with her don't really they're not as tiring as you thought they would be. It's almost rather quite easy. And as you guys progress, you notice that she gets to a gallop, to a full run. And as you guys are then noticing, you're all running to keep up with her. But it takes almost no effort to do. And you guys begin to speed across the lands, up and down the hills.
Am I always this fast?
No. You guys notice that if you look, you can see her ahead of you, and she, for the most part, fairly You can see like the outline of her back as she's in front of you. Still shifting every once in a while, but not, she's. But if you look side to side at each other, you guys look like the front part of of each other is there, but behind that is like this long streak, almost like black and silver. As you guys are moving. So she takes you guys south. And then suddenly, abruptly, it begins eastwards. Or westwards. Yeah, westwards.
All right, we'll follow along.
Then, so you guys are running. You guys can make a group. You guys can make a
A what?
A what?
perception roll.
Well, those are some rolls.
Okay, so Rowan and Willick, you guys notice ahead of you. Rowan, you notice it first. A few moments later, Willick will notice it. It seems like there's some kind of light coming from wherever you're heading. That's all you can tell right now is there's light ahead of you. Whereas everything else is kind of just like very, very dimly lit just by the stars in the night sky.
Okay. I'll turn and I'll say, I think we're getting close to where we're headed. Best be ready.
It's difficult to hear Rowan's communication with you, but you do gain the generalness of of what he's saying. It's like rushing past you as you guys run by. Just run on. And soon enough, everybody is able to see ahead of you these large lights coming in the sky that are sort of in the sky off on the horizon ahead of you as you guys are approaching rather quickly. The next 10 minutes or so, you guys have traveled a lot of ground. You guys are actually starting to travel through mountainous passes. Yep. And so you start to see, you only see it every once in a while as you go up kind of a slope and are at a peak and then go back down. You can see off in the distance. You can now tell it is firelight way off in the distance.
So this is the direction that the goblins and giants were in?
So you guys, from what you can tell, who's got survival and would like to survive? Or knowledge geography if you have that.
Oh, look at my survival score.
Okay.
Whoa.
Are you?
So, anybody have knowledge geography? No?
Oh,
Nope. Okay, we're good. Okay. Just the survival checks. Rowan, you know that you guys are probably headed, you guys are obviously headed west some way. You guys are crossing this group of mountains somewhere. Not directly, you guys know that southwards here is the direction, towards the Dawn Mount is the direction that the goblins were going along this mountain line, but you guys are headed this way.
Yeah.
Emrys, you know specifically that you are headed straight this way.
Straight where?
Straight, if you look on the map, to number 13.
Okay.
Which happens to be, because you can tell from the way that you're going, these fires are very familiar to you. As you are making your way towards what appears to be, now that you're rapidly getting closer, burning buildings in the distance.
Oh. Are we going back there? We doing my dream again? Okay.
Like I said, we all been there, done that.
All right. And as you guys begin to rush forwards, you guys are now, Windrus will start slowing the pace. Until you guys are about 100 feet away from what appears to be a very large town, small city. that is in pure chaos currently. This night, buildings are on fire. There's people running about in the streets.
It is
There's
all
people-
night, man.
There's people running about in the streets. There are people chasing other people and cutting them down. There's people taking torches and throwing them on buildings. And you can tell from deeper in the city, there's either one or two buildings that look to be like a raging inferno going on. Because there's smoke and ash starting to fly into cloud the sky everywhere.
Cool beans.
All right, Winders.
She turns and looks at you all. She goes, "This is our nightmare. Every night. This is what we come to. Every night the same thing. This place burning and under attack." It's like, but to really understand, we need to get to the heart of it. It will be
Those fire
perilous.
demons?
It will be perilous. So
All right,
she turns, and you guys see her pull out her bow.
let's gear up.
I got my fists.
Yep. Is there anything you would like to do to prepare for getting into essentially mass battle? I'm sure Raspin is thrilled.
Told you so.
It'll be fine.
Don't worry, this is easy.
I'll cast Bless.
Okay. How long does that last? I guess is the question.
Oh wait, no, a minute per level, and we're level 1. No, that's
Yeah.
a terrible idea.
Say it's not like an hour per level spell. That's a minute.
Yeah, no, we'll
Okay.
wait.
Nothing? Nope. You guys are good? Okay. All right. So Winters begins to make you guys the small city. So walking through the outside currently of the city appears pretty sparsely populated. Every once in a while you'll see a person running by or running across. But for the most part, anybody that seems like they're on the outside of the city, you guys can look as you're entering the city, you can see forms of people like running off, these weird shadowy forms. The other thing you notice is that these people inside the thing, as they run by, they sort of appear like you guys do in this weird form. However, they are much less substantial than you are.
Can they run through us?
I mean, nobody's run through you yet. Nobody's actually come close to you guys yet.
Okay.
Most people are just fleeing and running away. As you guys see further into this small city, as you're approaching down, you see a band of what looks to be, although they're kind of shadowy, it's a little hard to tell. It appears to be these large humans kind of wearing leathers and carrying large swords, spears, and axes, chasing groups of people around. Sometimes catching them and cutting them down.
Mm.
So, it is one such group that, as you guys approach, appears to notice you and make its way for you.
Well,
Let's do this!
Yeah, that ain't happening. We're gonna get ready to lose before they can close the distance.
Let's see. Yeah. Okay. We know that your cart is not here, so we'll get rid of that. You guys are on a large street. The buildings that are like destroyed and about any hard lines or anything for that, so it's mostly open for the purposes of all this. I just need to get on the right. There we go. Okay. Where's her?
She big.
She's a large creature, yeah. Where did this all go? There we go. That's what I was looking for. It's this guy. It's fine. All right. Looks like a group of 5 has spotted you. There we go. Okay. So that is generally where you are at. You guys can arrange your a little bit more as long as you're not arranging yourselves closer.
Oh, someone's got the stream open. All right.
Sorry.
Okay. You guys are all set up. If you guys are all set up, we can roll some initiative checks.
Jason, you need to assign my token to the turn tracker.
Nope. We are not getting anywhere fast.
I think you need to do it for most of us. Whatever you went and did for Tahane, that's set up. But the rest of us.
So
need to
she
set
had
up.
her piece selected when we clicked on her initiative. So now I have mine selected, and I clicked on it. So now, yep, I showed up. It's the wrong one, but
Oh. All right, now I know for next time. It's all my fault.
Okay. Alright, so let's see here. Rowan's on a 10. Aspen is on a 4. Tahan 3. Willick's on an 8. And Ever's on
23.
little 23. Alright.
She's anxious to kill things.
As always.
Okay. Yeah, she is anxious, as it is Emers's turn.
Okay. Where are the enemies?
South of you.
If you
See
scroll
that?
down, they're there.
Oh, okay.
Scroll down.
There they are.
Let's see. So there are 4 of them that are wielding axes, and this one in the back has.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move as far as I can. There. I can't move my person, so.
Weird person. Oh, why is... There we go. You should be able to control it now.
Each square is 5.
Each square is 5.
Okay. 5. 30. Right?
That is 30, yeah. You could double move if you'd like and get up into the one's face. You just won't be able to make an attack.
I'll wait.
Wait? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, Windrush's turn. She takes out her bow. Draws back and fires a shot. She fires at this leading one. And it goes a little wide. Rowan.
Yes, sir. I will. One moment. That's what I wanted. I will, brandishing my short bow, I will take aim. I will try to steady myself as best as possible. And I will shoot an arrow at that large gentleman in the back.
Okay.
I will institute my justice judgment, which is what I meant by steadying myself as best as possible.
Okay.
+1 to that attack roll.
Alright, so it will hit and heal. Okay. Are you gonna move or just sit tight?
Perfect.
Okay. Next up is going to be Willick.
I am going to move down with Emrys to back her up.
Okay. So you would just move down. All right. Time for these guys. Let's go. Oh. Here. 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 All right. So 2 axe attacks. Emrys, what is your armor class?
18.
Yeah, it is.
Yes. Hit. Alright, you take 5 points of damage.
No, you did
Brings,
not.
brings down the axe. Catches you right at a joint.
Okay.
Alright, Willick. Your armor class is 12, is that correct? Still not wearing armor?
That is correct.
Okay.
We gotta get this kid some armor.
Still hasn't learned, you got it. Okay, well, that
You got money
is.
now, dude.
Uh-oh.
Somehow they miss. Like, I don't know. They like, one stumbles and bumps into the other one and then...
So you can move better when you don't have that armor weighing you down.
Okay.
No, that is not the lesson. Uh-oh.
Raspin.
I'm going to give my friend Tahani a bit of luck.
Okay.
By standing there.
Thank you.
Cool. Tahani.
All right, I'm gonna move up as far as I can.
With one move? Or...
One move.
There.
There. I don't think I can attack though.
You cannot.
You cannot. You can
Maybe
take
I'll
a
charge.
second. You can. Yeah. Since you're in a straight line, you can actually put you. It'll just give you a -2 to your
Okay.
until your next turn.
Are you charging?
Yeah, and I will attack.
Yep,
Alright,
so
so
you get
you're plus
single
2 to
attack
whatever
roll.
this is.
Biggest drop kick ever.
Nope. So that will miss.
Use your luck. Okay.
Not using the luck. Okay.
I will save that.
All right. Spear guy's turn. Spear guy walks forward. Hear him muttering something in a language that none of you quite understands. And you see him raise the spear up, and it starts glowing on the tip. And then the 4 of his compatriots in front of him all kind of have this like little ring of glowing sort of orange light on them now.
Kill the mage.
Mm-hmm.
A ring of glowing light. So is this like the PlayStation symbol?
It's more like there's sort of like light emanating.
Like in World of Warcraft, the stupid paladins.
Yep. Yeah. Raspin, do you have spellcraft?
I believe so.
If you have spellcraft, you can make a spellcraft check.
Yep.
No, I'm not trained.
I thought it's check though. There's a check mark next to it.
You know, Rowan, you know it's a spell.
I'm not trained.
All right. That's it. Top with Emrys.
Do I need to move like in front of them?
No, you can
can't
attack
stay
from.
where I am.
No, you can stay right where you're at.
Okay. I'm going to attack my right.
You're right. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna attack this way.
And I've been getting myself all worked up while waiting for everybody to do their shit.
Yeah.
So
Oh. Oh. God.
Well then.
This
Told
like
you she's good at
underhanded.
smashing.
This like underhanded swing upwards catches him right in the bottom of like the sternum and the bottom of the rib cage, just crushes into his insides, and then rips upwards. He just flies back 5 feet and just does not get up, as is evident by his organs and stuff kind of spilling out of the cavity that has been created.
Oh. Oh my.
Yep. All right. Windress's go. Just like looks over and is just like, the. Okay. Take a shot. Shot. And she'll hit this time for a couple points. Okay. Rowan. Yep.
+1.
Yep. A 12 will not hit. Kind of bounces off a little bit of a leather arm.
3, I'll move to there. And is there any way that I can try to discern what that person is?
He looks like a human.
All right.
Yep, definitely looks like a human. Kind of like the rest. He appears to have more, now that you're like paying more attention to him compared to the other ones. He's wearing leather armor similar to they are, but he has more what appears to be like tokens and like little pieces of like animal bone and stuff kind of woven into his beard and on his clothing and stuff.
All right. Very well.
Okay. That's gonna bring us to Willick.
I'm gonna crush the one in front of me.
Okay, go for it. Oh, okay. Well, that will hit. Well, that is a lot of damage. So you dealt 13, or was it a? I can't. I'm trying to tell if this. Oh, it is what's. Yep, 20 plus. Yeah. Okay. So, well, 20. Right? No, it was a 16. Okay, never mind. Yeah, don't have to roll. So it just dealt 13. Even so, you punch him square in the face, and he just runs back. You see his face rocked up. His eyes roll around in his head a little bit before he shakes it. His nose is bloody. Definitely broke his nose. He's still standing, but damn.
He can take a hit.
Apparently.
Okay. Yeah. That's your go. Moving or anything? Just gonna stand there.
I'm gonna stand here and wait for the return.
Okay. There go. Time for the returns. So we're gonna want to you. So do Emrys first. That will bounce off your armor. So now on Willick, that one will hit. Willick, you take 6 points of damage. Slices you across the chest a little bit with his axe. And for the one on Tahani. Tahani, what's your AC?
My AC is. Nope, hit the wrong button. 14.
14. Wow. Okay. You at the very last second are able to duck his axe swing.
Yoo-hoo!
You feel it kind of cut the very tail end of your hair to pass underneath. Okay. That's all of them. That's gonna bring us.
Going to take a couple steps that way. Check to make sure I didn't mess up the range. Yep, we're gonna channel positive energy and get my 3.
Okay. Everybody gets healed for 5. So if you take damage, you get healed for 5.
Full health.
Thank you.
Okay.
You have not been damaged.
Nothing damaged.
It's okay. Still healed the 2 people that were. Tahani.
Alright, I'm going to attack again.
Who?
The guy in front of me.
Alright.
Okay. So the first one will hit, the second one will miss. Still
I'm
deals
feeling lucky.
8 points of damage. First one.
I will be lucky.
Okay, so use your point of luck on the second attack roll.
Yeah, so we're just gonna click it again.
Yeah, and we'll just use the new roll. Okay. 13. You'll know, we'll use the 18. Seems fine. Yeah, so 18 and it'll deal the 9 points damage. So combined total. Okay. Two hits. One catches him kind of in the face. The other one catches him right in the throat, crushing his windpipe. And he falls over, grasping at his throat, trying to breathe. Obviously not very long for the world.
Or do you want to save it?
I'm gonna save this.
All right.
Okay. That was you. That's gonna bring us to guys. He walks up, mutters something again in the language that you don't understand, and his hand begins to glow orange. He reaches forward and touches the one standing in front of him. You notice his giant, broken, bloody nose kind of right itself.
Ugh.
Kill the
Blood
healer!
goes away. Yep. Okay. That is that round. Emrys.
Yeah. Where did my mouse go? Oh, there you are. So, fully healed.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting, like, more raged up, so...
Yep.
Oh my god.
Okay. Catch him
Can I
right in the
move?
side of his head.
Can I move to the healer?
Yeah, you can move over there now. So you're now threatening him.
Yes.
You guys see Emrys just summarily just go whack, and you see the guy's head go at a sudden, very bad angle for him as he falls over. And then she makes her way over to stand next to the spear guy. Okay. Now we will go.
Damn cats.
Yeah, they are needy tonight apparently. Let's see. Nope, her shot goes wide. Rowan.
I will once again continue to unleash as many arrows as I feasibly can at that spear holding casting son of a bitch.
Yep, so the one arrow.
And I will continue to roll fucking ones while I do it.
Ow. Alright. Shot goes over his head. Any more movement, or you gonna sit tight again this time?
I will ask if there's any way you can help me. I will take it, and I will. That's it.
Okay. Willick.
I'm going to punch the one in front of me again.
Yep. Oh, that hish. Here's the damage. Okay.
Blah!
13 points of damage. So again, you hit him square in the face, although it looks like completely healed from last time, because this time he kind of crumples and is bleeding out.
That's not good.
Can I still move?
You can still move, so if you would like to step forward 5 feet, you can. Yep. Spear guy's day just got a lot worse. Alright. That is going to bring us to... There go. So the one guy who's left... evens Tahani odds. Willick. Even Tahani. So he will take his swing at Tahani.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna roll that crit.
Mm.
No, just a normal hit.
Oh, good.
For 7 points of damage,
All
the
right.
axe plunges into your side.
Ow.
Raspin.
I'm going to move my friend Tahani when she's done figuring out how her character sheet works. And I'm not going to do anything else.
Okay. And then it is Tahani's go.
And then I will attack the guy in front of me because that hurt, and
Yep.
I will do unarmed attack.
Okay, so you hit for 4 points of damage. Got it. And then it'll be Spear Guy's go. I look unhappy. Even Willick, odd, Emerus, even Willick. Alright, so he takes the spear and he jabs it at Willick. That'll hit.
Oh.
Take 5 points of damage as the spear plunges into your gut a little bit.
Ow!
Yep. And that will be the end of that round. Emrys.
You hurt my friend! Hopefully that hits it.
It hits. It does.
Okay,
It barely catches him, but you catch him on the shoulder, which
I was really mad.
immediately dislocates that shoulder. Just
Ugh.
laying. It looks like it's probably not dislocated. It probably looks like you totally broke the ball and socket joint there.
Oh,
And it's just hanging super awkwardly at the side. But he's still standing.
Okay.
Okay. It is the centaur's go. Nope, she will miss.
cats. God damn.
Rowan. You muted, I think.
I will fire another arrow.
Okay.
This time I will hit for full damage.
9 points of damage, which is enough to catch him in the side of his neck, just above the busted shoulder, and he crumples to the ground. Blood
saved him
gurgling
for
from the
ya.
wound.
I know you working so hard.
Thanks, partner. I'm trying so hard.
Willick, would you like to just turn and punch the guy next to you?
Don't even turn. Just Hulk him.
Just
Absolutely.
yep.
Is this the one that stabbed me?
No, you already downed
No.
the one that stabbed
Guy's
you.
dead.
Yep. No.
All right. I'm trying. It's not working.
Oh.
Okay, well the first one hit, so it doesn't matter. Whenever damage. Here we go. 13 points of damage. That is enough to finish that one off. Just cack right in the side of the head and falls over.
Ah.
Okay. You guys have defeated this little band.
How's everyone feeling?
I'm bleeding.
How badly?
Like,
Say on a scale from 1 to like 14.
I'm at a 3.
how many fingers is that? I can't count past 5. Pretty bad.
I'm at a 2, 3.
Alright. We will channel again.
Okay. Everybody heals for 3.
Thank you.
All right.
So.
So we'll regroup, and then we'll look to see what's next.
Okay. The centaur moves forward. She says, "There are more bands such as this."
Come on, let's go get him!
That's
And then I run.
While she's still raging, let her have it.
I have to keep raging, otherwise I'm
Yeah,
exhausted.
yeah.
Go! Let's move!
You heard the lady.
You can technically be exhausted for. You can like be exhausted and then wait for it to go away.
No, let's go.
No, let's just keep going. Let's roll
Okay.
through.
No, you're gonna
Yeah.
keep.
I'm
You're gonna
running
continue
around.
raging, just running around. Okay, we can do that.
gotta run towards the center of town and find the next bash.
All right,
Let's go
so
find those demon things.
everybody can make some perception rolls.
I got this.
Okay. Well, everybody except Willick. So everybody, you all
I'm
notice,
poking the hole in my shirt.
including Willick. Willick also notices this, but you can see down the road there's another group like this chasing some people around. They also appear to be setting fire to a building.
Ah.
Rowan, Tahani, and Raspin, you all notice that as Emmer's like, let's go, and runs. There's something weird about her hands holding her large hammer. Her fingers are elongated, with her fingernails being also longer and much.
Huh.
Was that? Rowan, did you
Yeah,
see?
that bears a conversation later. Let's move along.
Right,
So-
right. Later
Mhm.
conversation.
Mm-hmm. I prefer not to be vanquished. Let's get our business dealt with.
So you guys rush forward. There's another. This, however, does not see you guys coming as they are. So I'm gonna put you guys back here. Such. Just out the front. Okay. Yeah. So you guys see another group. This group is going to be this guy. And
Now we remember from last time. Take down the spear casters.
similar kind of war band, it seems. All right. I'm going to keep you guys on the same initiatives because you guys just continued on. Rolling initiatives for these guys. But surprise round. So, first on the surprise round, Emrys,
Yeah.
it's your go.
Okay, I'm gonna run up to this guy
Yep.
and I'm gonna
Miss!
hit him. I don't think that hit him though.
Yeah, well, normally it would miss. However, he is flat-footed because he does not coming. And you immediately brain him.
No.
The others just kind of
Come
look.
on!
They all just kind of look as his head just goes.
No heal
Past
for
them.
you, bitch!
All right. Yeah. The centaurs go. She will fire a shot from where she's at. She'll hit. Okay.
Which one did she shoot at?
She would shoot at this one.
All right.
The next, kind of closest. Rowan.
I will shoot at the same target.
Okay. You will hit for 3 points of damage. So your judgment is still going on. I believe it's a minute.
My judgment lasts for...
It's a minute per level.
until combat ends.
Oh, okay. Well, we will consider combat to have not ended yet because you guys went immediately.
Fantastic.
Okay. Yep, so we'll do that. Next up is going to be Willick.
Could I run to one of them and, I don't know, drop kick it in the back?
You are here. You could technically charge this guy by moving to this square right here. Now you get a +2 on your attack roll, but you'll have a -2.
So it just evens out.
Yep.
You.
Well, you confirm. So when you roll damage, and you guys watch as Willick charges up and then doesn't like jump kick, just goes whack and hits this guy right where your neck connects to with your spine at the top of your shoulders, and it just shatters it, and the guy crumples.
Yes.
Okay, that was Willick. Raspin.
We're gonna give my friend Rowan a bit of luck. 'Cause I'm not getting in there.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
so Rowan has a bit of luck.
I have a question.
Yep.
When I happen to be Fate's favored, so whenever I'm under the effect of a luck bonus, that bonus increases by 1. Does that mean I get to use this twice?
Nope.
All right.
I'm glad more than one of us has that.
Of course. It's too good not to.
Okay. That's gonna make it Tahani.
Where is the distance I can run?
30.
30. Okay.
Well, you can move 30. However, you can charge doubles. Charge this guy by moving this square.
Yep. Let's just charge.
If you would like to follow the suit of your compatriots.
No fear.
Ah! Kaboom.
Okay. You get a +2 to your attack roll and a -2 to your armor. So.
All right. +2.
So 14 to hit will hit, and you'll deal 7 points of damage. Rush forward and you get him right in the kidney, which hurts a lot. He doesn't go down, but it hurts. He's definitely wounded. All right. So we're gonna go back to normal initiatives.
I know.
Back to they get to act this round, but. So top of the round is Emrys.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Dead. Yeah. Centaurs go. She'll take a shot at the one in front of Tahani and miss. Rowan.
I will fire at the one to the right of Emrys.
Okay. Will hit because it still has not acted.
Fantastic. That
7
includes
points.
the +1. I added it in already. I found
Oh, you
out
did
how to
already?
do that.
Got it. Perfect. That is going to that. Willick's turn. Yep. Punchy time. That will hit. 9. And that is enough to finish that one off. After Rowan's arrow has already hit it. It's not dead, but is laying there bleeding out.
Step on him on your way by, would you?
That will be my plan.
The one guy who's left gets to turn and go, "Where the fuck are all my friends?" And he takes
All
a
my
kind of
friends are
very panicked swipe at Tahani. And misses. Even with the -2 to your armor class, he's still good. He's obviously like, "Oh shit, what the fuck happened?" Okay. Raspin.
I'm good.
No thanks. Got it. Tahani.
I punch
Punch.
One.
the underarm attack.
Yeah, you do.
Yep. All right. You hit him again. This time square in the chest, and he stumbles. Looks like he's about to fall, and then rights himself back up.
Oh.
And then around top of the round, Emrys. Hits and way overkill, but
Let's go!
he just pancakes.
Thank you. I was gonna get there.
Yeah, I am
Okay,
not.
bye-bye, sunflower lady!
I'm going to look up at Windress, and I'm going to say, so, I kind of did tell you that we do kind of get into trouble, and she is a very powerful ally. I suggest we do not keep that lady waiting.
She's like, huh. Just good to bring such strength with us. We will need it for the next adversary.
Let's go.
Let's go!
Yeah, I'm already gone. Peace, bitches.
Okay, so you continue on. So we're gonna move you guys back up. All right. You guys are around this corner that Windrus is leading, and you guys are getting closer to the. Like this. There's a larger building. Looks like towards the center of the city that is completely on fire now. Like it is this maelstrom of fire. Seems to be headed that direction. You guys come around this corner, and you're kind of expecting to see some, more barbarians and stuff. That is not what you see. No. Oh, come on. Where are you? There it is. All right. You come around the corner. There are two large red lizards on the ground in front of you.
Red what?
Lizards.
Lizards.
Lizards. Yep.
Can I roll knowledge potentially to try to see what there's got going on there?
You can knowledge.
Which one? Which knowledge?
Nature. You can tell they resemble what looks to be just like large, sort of almost Komodo dragon-like lizards, but they're much bigger than that. These ones are also red in color, which is not normal.
All right. So should there be anything special about them that we might be able to ascertain, aside from the fact that they're probably on fire?
Well, they're not on fire, but you watch as when you go around they
breathe.
you
fire.
watch as they kind of belch fire onto the corpse and then eat it, and then eat the charred remains.
All right. So I will let everyone know that these things are going to breathe fire, so do not all be standing all together.
Okay. So we will, since you guys took a very quick break of like, hey, this is what's going on. Emrys, I assume you continue raging even through.
Yes, she would.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna roll a new round of initiative checks.
Click.
Initiative.
Click.
We have to clear the
It
thing.
worked! Exciting! Click on your token, then click on initiative.
So it should change it.
It does.
Okay.
That's delightful.
This one goes here. Emrys got 17, so this one's gone. Why you're there twice? Looks there twice too. So I want to make sure this is correct.
I can see the turn order. It only shows the 5 of us now.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna write it down. Jeez, this is definitely making up for last time. So Emrys and Willick, let's see. It's 2 + 4. Okay, Emrys, you're first. Your initiative bonus is
Okay.
just slightly higher, so your 19's a little bit.
Got it.
Okay.
So, your move speed is 30.
Uh-huh.
So if you would like to charge this giant lizard, you
Okay.
can move in a straight line and charge it. It'll give you an extra 2 to your attack roll and a -2.
Okay.
So just roll your attack and I'll add 2 to it manually.
Thank you.
So it will hit and you deal a massive 20 damage to the
Jeez.
giant lizard. It is still moving, but it's not moving very well. It looks like you've probably gotten some bones inside of it. So, all right. That was Emrys. Willick.
I'll move down to the other one. I don't think I can attack, but I can try to get there.
Yep, you definitely can by double moving. There you go. You're in its face. Rowan.
Well, I will take my shot at the one that Emrys almost crippled because I know that you need to finish the job. I will re-roll my lucky attack
Oh, okay.
and not do so shit out.
Nope, still misses.
All right.
Okay.
That was a 2 both times.
Tahani.
All right, I'm going to also rush in.
Okay.
And do
You are also going to charge.
Yep, I'm charging.
Okay, misses.
Nope. And do nope.
Lizards go. So this one is definitely going to throw up some fire onto Emrys. Emrys, you get to make a reflex save.
Oh, awesome. I love my save. No. I evade.
You take 8 points of fire damage.
Okay.
That looks uncomfortable.
Willick, you also get to make a reflex save as you watch the one in front of you kind of retch and... Bro, it's not really fire, it catches things on fire, but it's more like this weird kind of flaming vomit. Willick makes his save, so it only takes half the damage. That's nice. So, Willick, you take a total of 3 points of fire damage.
I'm telling you that armor's not a great thing.
It's not the orange.
Okay.
I have
The size
6
of the
hit
plate, it's
points.
the speed of the woman.
I'd appreciate some heals.
Raspin.
Everyone's so far away.
Come join us.
I don't want to.
Well,
I'm gonna go there.
you can get a
Double
little
move
closer.
there.
Double move there. Got it. Okay. And her, with her really bad initiative, she will take a shot at... And miss. It's a lovely 2. Okay. Back to Emrys.
Oh, poops.
Oh.
Stain. I got hurt, okay? I have 6 hit points.
Yeah. You go to, lift your hammer, and you just gotta... You feel it like fall out of your hand backwards. Slide. Oh shit. I better pick that up. It's a little bit slick with blood now. Some of it yours, most of it not. Willick.
I'm going to punch this lizard in the face.
Yep.
Whoa.
Nice.
Definitely punched in the face. Damage. Okay. Right in the face.
Punch lions in the ass and lizards in the face.
Mama always told me.
Yep. Okay. That's gonna bring us to.
Believe it's my go.
Yep, it is.
I will move from destruction to justice for some additional support in trying to make the shot.
Got it.
I have already made said adjustment, and I will attack the one in front of the ladies.
Okay.
15 good enough?
Yes. 15 will hit.
Fantastic.
Alright. 15 will hit. Let's see. Damage. So the wounded one already. And it is bleeding everywhere, but still somehow squirming about.
Is the blood sizzling?
That's a good question.
Bless you.
Okay. That is going to bring us to Tahani.
Alright. I'm going to punch the lizard in front of me. Just get rid of this lizard.
All right, and that lizard is now dealt with. Finally takes its last breath as it gets uppercutted. The other lizard, however, gets to make its attack. It's gonna try and bite Willick, which it does successfully for 5 points of damage.
Feeling a little woozy.
Y'all getting messed up.
You guys all ran away from me.
Be faster!
Raspin.
His
I'm
little
a
legs are
gnome.
so low.
You didn't run away. You didn't run with us.
I have short, stubby legs.
It's true, he does.
I'm gonna give Emerus some luck.
Thanks.
Okay, so Emrys has a bit of luck now.
Get it dead.
Emrys,
Yeah.
your turn. 5, 6, 7, 8. This is round 9 of combat. Now, not technically. Oh, it hits. Deals not as much damage as you would like, but it deals a hefty amount. Considering
I'm
Willick
still
has
hurt.
also punched it. Willick.
I'm going to punch it again.
Huzzah!
First you don't succeed.
Ooh.
Nope. Unfortunately, that will.
All right.
So Rowan
Dag
will
nabbit.
also not hit.
Uh-oh.
You figured out how to roll it all together, did you?
Okay.
I did now.
I
So,
will, I will
Tahani.
move, actually.
You're gonna
as
move.
well.
Yeah, go ahead and move. Yeah, go ahead and move. You can make your movement.
There you go.
I gotta
I'm
mess
gonna
up
go
any.
up
Tahani's going.
and punch a lizard. Bottom. Punch a lizard.
So because you moved, you have to do this one.
Ooh.
Oh, that will hit. Another 8, which is just enough by punching it in the butt.
What in the butt?
That it succumbs to its womb. All right. Yeah.
Power of butt strike.
So that round of combat is over. Emerus, are you going to continue to rage, or are you going to stop?
I'm hurting. Help me. Help me.
We'll get everyone together, and I will
Okay.
channel, I guess. Nope, not that one.
Ooh.
Everybody heals 5.
Who's still hurt?
I'm still a little woozy.
How many did I take?
You were
took
at like
8.
6.
You took
I
8
took
points.
8.
Yeah, you took 8.
Okay.
Yeah, I've at 6 out of 12.
We will cast Cure Light Wounds on Willick.
Emerus, how many rounds of rage do you have per day?
12.
12. Okay. Are you still raging?
Well,
Because
without
this will
giving
be.
away much more, is there going to be a lot more rounds?
I mean, there's going to be more combat. The problem is that you guys are already 10 rounds. Continue to rage while the healing's going on. You're not going to have it. That.
You can't hear. Oh wait, I can't hear.
What did you say?
Oh, if you continue to rage, because we're at round 10 right now, so if you
Yeah.
raged while the healing, rage.
You will run out of rage halfway through the fight.
You'll run out of rage at the end of the healing. If you rage while healing going on.
Okay, then I'll stop raging.
Just means you guys will have to take like a short rest break. That's all.
All right.
As Emerus immediately is just like,
With that, too, my judgment shall end.
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Red. Sure.
I will go up to First Daughter and ask, is that who you spoke of? Or is there more?
There is more. We must continue on.
Well, it looks like we may need to just take ourselves just a quick moment to catch a breath here. We got a little knocked up.
Yep. Okay. So it takes about 5 or 10 minutes for Emerus to regain her composure.
All right.
And then you guys are able to continue on. So you guys continue on southwards, or westwards, I should say, into what appears to be close to the center of this. And you guys come around the corner, and there is this building that looks oddly familiar to you. It's a building that was actually in New Varnhold, although this one looks slightly different. But the Smoking Mountain Inn. So the weird sort of building that was built to look like a mountain with the chimney being smoked out.
Yep.
That building is in front of you, engulfed in flames. And that is not the most scary thing that you see.
That's
You
not
see this building.
promising.
Yep. Standing next to this building. There is a very large. I'm trying to find a token to use for it. Let's use this one. So, it is not completely fire. It actually looks like a serpent-like creature with 2 arms holding a halberd.
I'm not sure if I can punch that.
I'm not
But
sure
it
you
is-
should.
But it is massive.
Define massive.
I mean, it is about 15 feet tall.
Oh my goodness.
Yep, about 15 feet tall. Walks around on like you said, doesn't have legs. Has like a snake body.
That's what I saw.
This is what you saw?
That's what I saw. It told me to burn.
Do we have buckets of water?
Right? I'll look at Windrus. Is this what we're supposed to be here to take care of?
We have not defeated it yet.
How many have you tried?
She's like, we have not many war.
Are there buckets of water? Is there a well?
Make a perception check. So looking around, and you get a good look. You do not see a well or any source of water close by at all. Nothing in the immediate vicinity. You guys watch as this large thing that was occupied, it seems like, with the large smoking top mountain inn, that it was just it currently burning. Like, you guys could tell that it was like helping the fire on this thing. And then now it turns around as it notices you. And we're gonna roll some initiatives.
You should. Yes, perfect.
Yep, I got it this time.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Looks like mine didn't go in.
You have to like click on your little character and then click the initiative button, and then it'll put you in when you roll it. Is that right?
It says you wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected.
You have
Yeah,
to
you didn't
click
have
on
your-
your token
Oh,
on
my-
the board,
Yeah.
and then click on. There you go. It's around
Okay.
the same thing anyway.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
fine.
you
I'm
got
not one.
16. That's fine.
Oh, he had a 16 before? Okay.
Yeah.
I think it'll actually let me do it.
Fantastic.
So, go like this. There we are. Perfect.
Still tired there, Emrys? Just a little?
Yeah, I'll let you guys do this. You got this.
You got this. You
a
got
little,
this.
a little sluggish. A little sluggish. All right.
You got this.
So. Let's go. This is gonna be. Okay. Tahani,
Uh
you
huh.
are up first.
I am going to do I do my feet first or do I attack
You have to
first?
hit it first.
I have to hit it first. Okay.
You have to hit things to do fist of anything.
All right. I'm going to run up. So charging and do unarmed attack.
Okay. That will hit.
Okay.
You will deal 9 points of damage.
All right. And in addition, I will use a feat. Ooh, wrong page. I will do stunning fist. You know just where to strike to temporarily stun a foe.
Okay. So what's the? There should be a DC or
12.
that DC 12 Fortitude save. Is that right?
It doesn't say.
Yeah, it should be Fortitude. It's okay. I got it.
It's the only thing that makes sense.
Yep, it is Fortitude. I looked, checked real quick, and it is not stunned for the round.
Oh.
Shrugs it off. Still takes 9 points of damage. Just shrugs it off.
Am I burned?
No, you are fine.
No.
Yeah. Not all of its body is on fire. It's just like its shoulders and the down its. So if you hit it in its torso
Okay.
or something, it's not hurting you. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not made entirely out of fire.
Oh, okay.
Right. Willick.
I was just going.
I'm gonna take out my hammer.
Yep. Run up. You got it.
I don't think I can attack, just move.
You can charge it if you'd like. You'll get a +2 to hit, -2 to your AC. If you'd like to do a charge, you can.
I'll hold off.
Hold off. Okay, so you just move up. Got it. All right. Raspin.
Go here.
Mm-hmm.
Full cast bless.
Okay. So Bless gives everyone saving
+1 to hit. And I think +1 to saves against fear or something.
okay. So +1 to hit, really. Okay.
Yeah, attack rolls and saves against fear.
Okay. Rowan.
All right, I will stare down this bastard thing, and I will say, my lady, I have followed my dreams. It's brought me here to where you wanted me to be. This has been plaguing their people's nightmares for so long. Whatever help you can give me, I will take.
As you mutter this prayer, you feel similar to when you saw the butterfly and on the bow. Power surge through you. This faint warmth as you cast Divine Favor for the first time.
Yes! Excellent. Feeling that surge of power rush through me, I will move over here, and I will
Okay.
end my turn.
Okay. Next up will be Emrys.
Sorry. Okay. I'll just move all the way up there.
Okay. So you rush forwards. Where were you at when you moved? Right,
I
you
was
move like that,
there.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. You could actually charge to get a +2 to hit, but a -2 to your armor class.
Okay.
Are you have 2 rounds of rage left?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm afraid to use it though. I'm not gonna use it yet.
Not gonna use it yet. Okay, so you run up
No.
and just charge attack. Okay. So
No, I'm
just
just
roll
gonna
your
power. I'm just gonna power attack.
normal power attack. Okay. Well, you hit and deal 13 points of damage.
Nice.
Okay. So it gets slammed in the side of its snake-like body.
Hello again.
The
What up?
centaur aims down the sights and fires. And hey, she hits thanks to Bless.
Nibby Rombo Dazzle be praised.
Did bless hit everybody?
Yep.
What does that give us?
Plus one to
to
hit. Plus one to hit and +1 to saves against.
Fear.
Nice.
Okay. Let's her go. Now for its go.
Wow. Excellent.
You guys watch as it like looks at all of you before it. And its gaze looking it stops at Emrys. You guys watch its eyes flare with this like intense fire. It almost looks like its eyes are like the color of like cooling lava, but it has cracks and lines inside of its eyes that are like
Ooh.
lava shining through. And you hear it just go, Emrys. And it
Run.
stabs at Emrys with its halberd.
Oh no.
And will miss. Wow. All right. Hit 15. That is not a 16. Oh. Okay.
Peace. Be
All
hard
right.
next time.
We're gonna go to the top with Tahani.
I am going to attack again.
Mhm.
Do. And then I have plus with bless.
Yep. So the one will miss. The other one will hit. You make the attacks at the same time. So I'll let the other one go through. So you takes 8 points of damage. Got it. Okay. Willick.
I'm going to smash it with my hammer.
Okay. So 15 does not.
And then the blessing and the divine, or the
Oh, okay. Oh, you got So you have +1 on top of that. So 15. Will it actually hit?
Yeah.
Hooray!
We found the number.
12. Got it. You guys have put a fair amount of hits into it. It does appear to be kind of hurt, but not like you would expect it to be.
Lovely.
Again, you guys have never really fought anything like this. Raspin.
I think we're gonna step up here and give Willick a bit of luck.
Okay. Okay.
thank you.
Rowan.
I will fire my longbow right into the chest of that monster.
Got it.
But not with an fucking 2. Are you serious?
Man, it does not like range attacks.
Dude! A 2!
Yeah, it's kind of nuts. All right, Emrys.
Okay, fuck it. I'm just gonna rage.
Oh, it called you out, so now you're like, nope, fuck it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys watch as Emrys begins to go back into her rage. You watch as like her hands, after she had ended the rage last time, looked completely normal while you guys were kind of just like waiting for her during her exhaustion. When she rages, you see her fingers elongate and the nails grow as she's grasping her hammer. And the skin color actually shifts to like gray in color. And you also watch as around her eyes goes slightly gray in color. Eyes go midnight black.
That's a bit freaky.
Her normal gray colored irises that she would have are now bright red. She bellows. And when
Problem?
she screams to attack into the thing, she has fangs. She wails into it. Yep, okay. So Emerus rolls her attack.
I did.
12 plus 1 from Bless is only a 13, so it kind of bounces off of its hide.
Damn it.
So we're clear. I see very little of this from my vantage point.
From your vantage point, you can see when she back that her fingers look weird again.
Yeah. I picked up that much.
Yep. Okay. That's her go. Now it's going to be this centaur's go. Nope, she will miss completely. It's go. It will. Okay. Even though Emerus isn't necessarily the one that's hitting it, it seems to be very. And it just goes, Emrys. And it points its halberd at Emrys, and flames erupt from it. Emrys, you get to make a reflex save.
Oh, sweet.
Oh.
I actually did it. I did it!
Hey!
So you are going to take only 6 points of fire damage.
Instead of 12!
Instead of 12.
I'm down to 2 hit points.
Okay. Back to the top with Tahani.
I'm going to attack with Fury of Blows again.
Mm-hmm. So the second one will hit.
All right.
You can do your Fist of the Suns, right?
Oh, I will do Fists of the Suns.
This is the Suns. All right. So you hit it, so it has to make a.
DC 13 Fortitude save.
Yeah. All right. That is a 2.
Woohoo!
Uh,
It's now blind
Yep.
for
So you guys,
1 minute.
yeah. So you guys watch as those weird black eyes with like the sort of lava-colored slits in them, suddenly just go this weird like white color, and it looks like it might be blind. All right. Willick.
Smashy, smashy.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It hits for 11. Got it. That will bring us Raspin.
You're going to cast Cure Wounds and then step over here and touch Emrys.
Okay.
You sure you want to do that?
Do you want to stand there?
Not really. I don't want to be anywhere near here, but that
Okay.
one.
Emrys gets 6 hit points back.
Yay! 8 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing a blue thing.
I am. Stand there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stand behind me.
Step back.
There.
I don't want to stand in like a cone.
Oh, that's fair. All right, fine. All right. I see what you think.
Yeah.
All right, it's my go.
It is now your go.
All right, let's try this again.
Well, that'll hit. Does that 9 include the extra?
It does.
Okay, got it. Okay, this thing's now looking haggard. Emrys.
Yeah. Last round of rage.
Last round of rage.
Make
it
it count.
Have I used my luck yet, by the
Get
way? I don't
angry.
think I have.
No, you didn't. You still have it.
Okay.
Well, that'll hit.
Can you use the luck on damage? Is it
That's a
any
D20
roll?
D20 roll.
D20? Okay.
Yeah.
So, still deals 16 points of damage. Watch as she swings the hammer in and catches it, and she must have hit something just right because its body is like weirdly askew as it's sitting there. It looks fucked up. All
I
right,
scratch it. I scratch it with my clap.
and the round ends, and Emrys immediately goes right there.
Can I stagger back?
I mean, you could actually, if you
Take a
if you
5
move
step
away,
back?
oh, you can take a 5-foot step back. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you make more than that, it's gonna get attack of opportunity.
I know that. That's why I asked if I could move
5
that.
foot's fine. Yep. Okay.
I'm feeling incredibly abandoned.
Sorry.
Let's see.
Thanks for
Centaurs
the
go.
heals.
Oh, she hits.
Please, bitch.
Okay. It's go. Yeah.
It's still blinded.
Yep, it is. So it doesn't actually know that well, did it hear Emrys move? No. It doesn't know that Emrys is left.
Attack the space.
And so he just attacks that square and just stabs at it with the halberd. Hits nothing.
Raspin, you're doing awesome.
Okay.
I can see him doing that too. Just like literally
Combat
turning and looking
support.
at you and just like.
Did you say it was my turn?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It
All right.
is.
Fury of blows.
Flurry.
Flurry.
Someday.
So the first one hits, or I mean the second
Yeah.
one hits for 7 points of damage. Oh god. Okay, Willick.
Take him
Someday
down,
you'll
boy.
I weaken it. Nope.
Oh, it does hit.
Oh, it does.
Yep, it does hit. It is blind, so it does not get its dex bonus to its armor class. So Willick manages to, with 13 manages to hit for 9 points of damage, and the grayness in the salamander in this thing's eyes just go away as its eyes are now completely black and lifeless as the fire goes out on its body and it falls to the ground, and then completely turns to ash.
Maybe I should use this thing more often.
You guys have defeated it.
We did it.
We did it!
And she rushes forwards. And it's like, we actually defeated this thing.
What's up, beach?
I can't believe it. She looks at you and she's like, there is hope for us.
And I'll walk
And
over
then-
slowly and I'll say, "There is a restful night in your people's future."
And so that's when you guys hear the sound of a crushing and smashing. And as you see, coming from a building across the street is another one of these things. This one is not just 15 feet tall. This one is immense, 40-foot tall.
Oh,
Hmm.
God.
One of these. And it comes forward, eyes black in color, and you hear it going, Emrys.
Make it blind!
And then you guys all wake up.
Oh,
Rasp, and I was so proud of you. You did an awesome job.
I hate all of you.
You guys wake up panting, a bit scared, and
Are we physically
Winter's-
otherwise no worse for wear?
so all the damage and stuff that you've taken, you don't have actual wounds on your body, but those hits you have lost. You just don't have the physical aspects of it. So you all wake up together, kind of gasping and like, holy shit. And Windrus looks over at Rowan and goes, there is a glimmer of hope at least. But it seems that we need to make some more preparations.
What were those things?
Well, that is something we can get into next time.
Of course it is. So many questions remain.
I am so proud of you.
The biggest one is how much of this is Dan's fault.
Oh,
I
it's
need to
all
get
Dan's
not
fault.
only armor but fireproof armor.
It's all Dan's fault. You realize
Yeah.
we just bested the spiritual essence of an Ifrit, and fucking that 40-foot one is the prince of whatever the fuck that we released. In his... Oh my god, this is so terrible. And then whatever this plays with her, I don't even fucking know. But this is just silly. It's all Dan's fault. It's all Dan's fault.
I can't wait. I'm gonna tweet this right now.
It's all Dan's fault. Blame Dan. Hashtag blame Dan.
When in doubt, blame Dan.
Honestly.
We
from
have
this
a new
point out.
hashtag for this campaign. It's no longer hashtag not.
Yeah, it's hashtag thanks Dan. For sure it
Way to
is.
go, Dan.
Yep. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna have ourselves some conversations next week. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That's
I thought
exciting.
that went well.
Seriously, look. You know what? I think everyone did their job really well, except for
Guys,
me. But I did the best I could.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about Roll20 and ranged combat
It
attack roll.
fucking hates me so
It's just,
bad.
it's just like, nope. Just
Hey, it hated me when I was a bard too.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's just
Yep.
dirty. Well,
Although I don't know, it looks more and more like Rowan's not a bard.
Rowan's not a bard. Rowan's excited. He's not a bard. All right, Rowan's an inquisitor, but technically inquisitors are like divine bards. So it's
Pretty
okay.
close.
It's sort of the same thing.
Okay.
It's sort of the same
All
thing.
right, guys. Well, good game tonight, guys.
Yep. Well, tune in next week, and we'll be back at the regular time. And thank you very much, everybody that showed up. And we will see y'all later.